Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Erwin gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Dozier is retired, and there's one away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Glenn racing back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. And that is 27 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He enters play here at 288, 10 home runs, and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Mike Minor gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Batting third, the center fielder, Willie.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Willie Mays. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Miner's ready. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up now, Andrew Jones. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Maria has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swing and a loop to the left. And that's in there, base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now batting, James Beam. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set, and the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Jones stands at first with 1 out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Man at second here with 2 away.
McCann.
And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. First offering on its way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in, Jason Giambi. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Jason
Fouled away.
Giambi.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Up next for Miami, Chipper Jones. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chipper Jones becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Minor gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping into the box, Mike Minor. 9, 1 and 2 due up.
Mike Minor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw pulls Giambi off the bag at first, and we'll see how they're going to score this. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
The 2-0. The count now at 2-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in, Jason Erwin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gamble, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jaime Barria. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in, James Beam. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Mays coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Into the box, Tony Gwynn back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Murphy is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hernandez sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count offering on its way. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now, Willie Mays. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready on 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away. So stepping in, Jason Giambi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper.
Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Minor sets. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hernandez over at second. Mays on at first with 2 down. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. There to take it is Chipper. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Friedrich will step in now and lead things off for the Braves. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting on deck. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Mike Minor, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And not too tough a play there as he'll back up a step to take this in, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Braves strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Here's Corey Seager. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. In now, Jason Erwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. High chopper to third. Jones charging in on it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he takes ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit out at second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. The Braves lead it 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Giambi has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third base,
Chipper Jones will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Hernandez takes it in. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
the right fielder, number 3.
Ready once again, Dale Murphy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Gwynn is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Braves. Leading off the inning, Jaime Barria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. On he pops it up. Beam into shallow left. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Gwynn. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Beam gloves it, throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jason Giambi. We'll see if he can come through in a On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Your attention, please.
Good pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Smith, a 36-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Smith has over 40 innings on his line, so threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jones.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Gamble is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now at the plate, James Beam, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Erwin is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Friedrich. He singled his last time up. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. This is line to left. Gamble is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back.
Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 33, Brad.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking even.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So we got him looking there. Corey Seager becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No hits to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sun Hwan-Oh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 18, Sun Hwan-Oh. Now catching and batting 9th.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Chipper has it. Throw pulls Giambi off the bag at first, and we'll see how they're going to score this. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Fred McGriff will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 29, Fred McGriff.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. McCann, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, 37 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Hernandez at second. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Braves go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 31, Rob Mann. A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing first base, number 29.
Stepping in, Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Russell Martin now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Comes set, and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for route number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gap.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Miami. They're down 1-0. Dustin Beckman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Beckman.
Mike Gerber will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Murphy.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, two-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Gerber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center. And this is going to be a base hit for Andrew.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So striding forward now, James Beam. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. The 3-2 pitch. Hopped up. Dozier calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Count remains at 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. They'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Hard liner to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Minor earns his 5th winner of the year as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. Jaime Barria is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 1-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. The Mets relief pitcher, number 16, got the W and now has 250 on his career, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 13-4. The Chicago Cubs smacked 15 team hits as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 7-4. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-0. The Rangers starting pitcher, number 0, tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Rangers were winners over the Diamondbacks 4-0. As of today, he has the most strikeouts in the American League. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 9-7. The San Diego Padres swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-2. The Orioles launched 3 home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-0. The Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-3. Duke Snider grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 4-2. As of today, he is the RBI leader in the American League. Marcus Stroman got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Twins downed the Tribe 3-1. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-3. Al Kaline had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Buccos were winners over Oakland 12-4. The Seattle Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the first game in the month of July between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. The Braves have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Dozier.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Into the corner and slicing foul. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. This pitch is popped up. Lucchesi has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gwynn giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. Jose Arena gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tony Gwynn.
No balls and 1 strike. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. Fastball well outside. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Really?
Now to the plate, Willie Mays. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Line drive, base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Row, coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Johnny Friedrich.
Digging in, Johnny Friedrich, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dale Murphy took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Jose Arena, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Braves on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now here it comes.
Jones.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Here's Corey Seager. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took a hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, Freddie Freeman. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he is in there.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line to the right side. Gwynn is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll head now to the home half of it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Popped up. Arena in foul ground. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joey.
So here now's the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The right fielder, Tony.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. At the plate, Johnny Friedrich. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Conforto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. This pitch is popped up, and Giambi will make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And catch made there by Chipper, one away.
The center fielder, number 24.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Jason Giambi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He pulls this one into right. Murphy is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Flowers.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Quinn, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 62.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Arena. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped up, Giambi over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Hernandez moving to his right. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Corey Seager, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
To 1-2 now. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. To first, played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Chipper Jones. No hit.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. So digging in now, Johnny Friedrich. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More. Stepping into the box, Jason Erwin will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away.
Now
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17. Ben Gamble.
Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
He's got to hurry, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-0. Back here on MLB Network. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Ladies
Dustin
and gentlemen,
Beckman
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to
Now
start
pitching
inning number
for the
7.
Marlins, number 1, Dustin Beckman.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so
Leading
far.
off for Atlanta, the shortstop.
Here comes the first
Andrelton
pitch.
Simmons.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting. Right
Nice
fielder,
effort by the shortstop
Dale
right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Dale Murphy. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gwynn sprinting after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Wow.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Brian McCann will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
16, Brian McCann.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mays racing back to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Flowers isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Gio Gonzalez comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Gonzalez, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Braves lead it 6-0. Joe Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The 0-2 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2-2 the count. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now for the Marlins, Chipper Jones. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still find themselves down 6-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Johnny Friedrich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike three. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the eighth as you get a look at our line score thus far. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Dale Murphy. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And Giambi will make the catch, and the side is retired. One. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He starts off the end.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop,
Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Please. Now pitching for the Braves.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. O'Day has thrown a little over 50 innings with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. O'Day, a 6'4" right-hander, is currently second among National League relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Conforto.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Murphy. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Miami down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping up.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. James Beam will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, James Beam.
Comes into this one at 271, 22 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
In now, Brian Dozier. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Mays ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Now sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Jambi will put this one away, and his side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Yonhervis Solarte will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. 2-0 now. 2-0 count and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Full count, 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simmons is there and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. Murphy is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Arena wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Joey Lucchesi pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game.